There's something JAMB does every year that most students don't notice, and that single thing destroy their score. If you don't understand it, your reading basically becomes useless. Let me explain. Every single year, JAMB repeat the same trick. They change the way questions are framed, but keep the same concepts. Students who read everything become confused. Students who understand pattern survive. If you don't know the difference, you're already halfway to failure. Reason one, you don't understand how JAMB really work. You are reading like WAEC is the one setting the exam. JAMB is computer based, speed driven, pattern heavy exam. If you don't understand the structure, the timing, the traps, forget it, your reading won't help you. Reason two, you are studying the wrong topic. JAMB have hot zone and dead zone. You are wasting your time reading topic JAMB have not asked in last 5 years. Why ignoring the one that always shows up? That is not preparation, that is self-sabotage. That is why you need to have the JAMB syllabus and study it very well. Look at the past question so that you know the topic that do come out every single year. Last year, the last JAMB in 2025, I studied the pattern and the topic that do come out, and this is what we are going to treat in our private class. Now, before I move to reason three, now if you are writing JAMB in 2026, we are kicking off our JAMB 2026 class specially on the 4th of January. 4th of January, we are going to kick off our main class, but on the 20th of December, we are starting a free class, and that free class is going to be about 10 days free class. For those of you who want to join that class, leave a message that you want to join that class, so that I can send you the link and join that class for free, the 10 days. But from 4th of January, we are going to kick off our class fully, so make sure you don't miss out. Let's move towards reason three. Reason three, you are using past question in the wrong way. Most students cram past question like parrots. This is trash strategy. JAMB choose the same concept in a new way and you be freeze. Past questions are not for memorization. They are for understanding pattern, not answers. Reason four, you don't have a study plan. You wake up and you feel like reading biology today. Tomorrow you feel like reading English. Next week you don't feel like reading anything. This type of preparation is why your score will embarrass you. Winners plan, losers freestyle. That is why it's very important you have a consistent study routine. Now, I have done a video on how you can structure out your study routine. I've done that video. You can check out you can check out my YouTube videos on that. You see a video that explains how to structure out study timetable and study structure. It's going to be of great help to you. Reason five, you are afraid of hard topics. The topic you always run from, for example, in chemistry, like organic chemistry, large majority of students do fear organic chemistry, like indices, sword, graph, and the rest. These are exactly what JAMB used to finish so many students. So you don't need to be scared or afraid of hard topic. As a matter of fact, those topics that give you headache, that is what you need to cover a lot. You can't dodge the hard topics and expect to black JAMB. That is fantasy. Reason six, you are not practicing under exam condition. Let me hit you with reality. JAMB give you 40 seconds per question on average. If you are reading slow, thinking slow, and solving slow, you are training yourself to fail. Speed is not suggestion, it's survival. That is why you want to practice with mock test, CBT. You want to practice with CBT app and the rest. Reason number seven, you rely too much on teacher and YouTubers. Watching someone solving a question is not the same as you solving that question. Copying notes is not studying. Highlighting textbook is not studying. You cannot answer question on your own. You are not prepared, period. That is why students who score very high in JAMB are these people who take their personal study very, very serious. Now, I used to tell my students that there's a difference between learning time and reading time. I always encourage my students that after tutorial or after class, make sure you have your personal time to study. Just students who do they have their own personal time to study. They don't joke with their personal time for their study. That is why they blast their exam. But you see those ones that don't have time for themselves. When they attend the classes, they watch all the videos because they don't do practice. They can't answer question in the exam. You don't want to be like that. Reason number 8, you don't revise constantly. Your brain leak. If you don't revise weekly, everything you read will evaporate and your score will reflect it. Revision is different between I read it before and I can answer it confidently. So that is why it's very important to revise consistently. Now, let me give you one example here. If, for example, you have a well structured timetable, and today you read physics, probably tomorrow you are not going to read physics. Next tomorrow, if you are going to read physics, you should revise what you read previously before moving to a new topic. But most students, they don't revise. You don't want to be like that. You want to keep on revising what you have studied. Reason number 9, your phone is destroying you. Reading with TikTok notification buzzing, WhatsApp status update. There are some persons when they are reading, they always go and update their status. This is nonsense. Instagram DM. You can't win an exam that require deep focus with lots of distraction. And that is simple truth. Reason number 10, you never test yourself honestly. You don't do mock tests. You don't time yourself. You don't check weak spots or weak areas. You are basically driving blind, hoping not to hit the wall. But I guarantee if you continue like this, you are going to hit that wall and you are going to write this exam again. So now these are the 10 reasons why large majority of students will fail this exam. So if this video is helpful, please follow, subscribe. Now if you want to join my WhatsApp class from 20th of December to 30th of December, send me a DM. Now the main class starts 4th of January. More details we provide on that. Follow me for more. Thanks for watching. Now if you don't know how to design a specific timetable here, watch video at the end.